So you, all right, good. All right. Well then, girl, let's go ahead and get started. The rest could just catch up to us if they manage to do so. That is.
Okay.
We don't got time for them. All right. In this tutoring, Miss Gray. Okay. Why my computer acting crazy? In this tutoring, we're gonna go over stuff similar to what we worked on. The most important thing that you guys gotta make sure you guys know how to do is these triangles. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Give me a new one. Okay, copy and paste. All right, I'm about to share my screen with you. We about to rock it, sugar. All right. All right. Share my screen right now. All right, you should be able to see me now. All right, perfect. All right, let me make this triangle a little bit bigger. All right, Miss Gray, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So, on your quiz that you will take Friday, I might give you a triangle like this, and you have to figure stuff out. So, going back to the patterns that you did on that sheet, you remember the sheet with the triangle with all the boxes and stuff?
No, oh yeah, yeah,
You got that out in front of you?
yeah.
Flip up to the 30, 60, 90 triangle page. I think that's part B.
Wait, I got the wrong one out. Oh yeah, I got it.
All right, so let's do this. So, what pattern do you notice about the 30, 60, 90 triangle, baby?
Pattern.
So, look at A.
I'm looking at A, and then
Well,
B.
how about this? Let's look at B, and then let's look at the hypotenuse. What do you notice about B and C? Someone asked me to join, I guess.
Yeah, that's Jason.
All right, he's in. Waiting for him to join. How old are you, Jason?
What's up?
Oh, Lord.
Mm.
Okay, so what pattern do you notice about B and the hypotenuse? C. So what can we say about that?
All I know is you. Don't you like add them two together?
Not quite. So do me a favor. Give me the first row of that 30, 60, 90. So what was A again?
A6.
A was 6. What about B?
B is 6 square root 3.
And what about C?
12.
So I'm asking you this. What do you notice about the pattern? What do you see from A to C?
A to C, all I see is like it being like times two. That's it.
Times two. Baby, the reason why I'm asking you this, because this is going to help you out, baby.
All right.
That's the reason why I'm constantly asking you for all of this. So you realize that A, it depends on how the triangle is, because you know the triangle doesn't matter. So A is 6, right?
Yeah.
So that means that A is just going to be X. And then from there to the hypotenuse is what? It doubled, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 times X. You got me?
Yeah.
Good. So the adjacent leg. The adjacent leg is what? So what do you notice about the adjacent leg?
Um. There they go. That they always the square root thing.
Or the square root thing. See, you just said it's always the square root thing. So that's going to be what? But what else is going to be though? Square root 3 times what, baby?
3. Uh.
So look at A, look at B. I mean, look at A, look at C. And what do you know is about B? There's something that gives away. Pay attention closely to A.
I ain't got this one. I don't got that one. I don't
Yes, you
know it.
do. Yes, you do, baby. Yes, you do. You're just not paying attention hard enough. So look at B. What does it have the same number of, honey?
6.
So you notice that B is going to be the same as A times,
Just times it 3 times.
no, square root of 3 times. Square root of 3 times, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Square root of 3 times. So so let's get ready and work this triangle that we got right here. All right. Give me one fast second. I'm gonna stop sharing for a quick split second, then I'm gonna share it back. And we're gonna see what's good. All right, am I stop sharing?
Yeah.
All right, give me one fast second. All right, y'all good? Y'all out? Hopefully no one's muted. All right. So let's get back to it. Your entire screen. Now again, you're not gonna see these same exact questions. So I want you guys to fully understand that because I need for you guys to understand how to do the problem. When you take ACT, you may not see the same type of problems that I have shown you. It may be a different type for you to extend your knowledge. All right, so let's do this, baby. Y'all see my triangle right here?
Yeah, we see it.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So use your knowledge of what you know about a 30-60 triangle. So guys, in this case, they decide to do things differently. We like to stand our triangle up. They, on the other hand, prefer to not stand it up. So let's go ahead and figure this out. So if A is 8, what should be the hypotenuse, U? Let me erase it. Do y'all need this still before I erase it?
No.
Jason?
No, sir.
All right, so let's go ahead and do it.
What are we doing real quick?
We're reviewing the 30, 60, 90 triangle.
The paper with all the chart.
All right, so let's do this. So, what should you be in this case? U is the hypotenuse. What do you know about 360 triangles?
The hypotenuse.
Going back to what we just talked about. And they did a triangle differently, so this is how they did it. So 8 is going to be on one side. I know it should be standing, but this should be laying down, but they got it to the side like that. So A on this side, U is this side, and should V be?
V should be right.
No, A, no, I'm tripping. No, you're right. The placement that they have, you just got to redraw out. So A is at the bottom. There we go. V is right here, and U is right there. There we go, baby. I'm tripping. So what should U be? The hypotenuse. What do you know about the hypotenuse? Go back to your paper. You told me earlier about the hypotenuse should be what?
Oh, I got bad memory. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hypotenuse should be.
Make sure you guys have that sheet with you because that's the only way you're going to get through this well.
I got the sheet. I just got bad memory. I had a
All right,
long.
let me help you out. I'm going to let you slide.
Yeah, let me
So
slide.
if this is 8, all right, then the hypotenuse should be what? 2 times 8.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, the hypotenuse is
Oh
2
my god.
times, baby. 2
Right, I see
times.
you tripping.
So that's 16. It's all right. These things, because how the triangles are pointed, it does get confused. And then how I gave you a table, and now I'm throwing triangles at you. And you guys
Mhm.
wanted to, I know you guys want the quiz and test to be exactly the same. I cannot do that because you guys have to extend your knowledge. I can because I mean, when you take the ACT, you're gonna be looking for the same thing. That's not gonna be the case.
All right, I understand.
So let's go ahead and look at V. So we realize that the hypotenuse double. What should V be?
V should be the square root
Yes, ma'am. Square root of what, baby?
3.
That's right. But you're missing one more thing, baby. What was the original?
Wait, hold on. Wait, V should be the square. Wait, I missed a step or something.
It's gonna be 8. Remember?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting because the last time you bring it down.
Yeah. So now we can put this together. So if 8 was 8, then
Yeah,
the hypotenuse is what?
8 to the hypotenuse is 16, and then
Because it's 8 times 2, baby.
yeah,
And then V is what?
8 to the third power.
8 to the square root of 3, huh?
Oh, you saying power, but I know what it means. I know.
Yeah, because that's cool. As long as you know this on the test, I mean quiz, that you know how to do all of that, you're gonna be good. So let's do another one. Just make sure that we understand because I need for you guys to get better at this. So that's one of them. All right. Let me stop sharing for a split second. Because sometimes I make these up as I go. Jason, you catching on, I hope? We're gonna do another one. And this one should be familiar because it looks easy. I think you guys did this before, actually. All right. All right, baby. Let's do it. All right. And also, don't forget, I am going to post this video so you can rewatch this over and over again. So I want you guys to get that too. And don't forget, because you guys came here, I will add points to your quiz grade. Understand me, both of y'all? I hope so.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now let's go ahead and get this other triangle stuff together. So I'm gonna draw this one. So yeah, this looks familiar to us. So if I got 10 right here, and if I got y right here, and again, this is a 30-60. So let's figure this one out. So ideally, when you get to 10 and it's on this side, what can you say about this side?
Opposite.
Yeah, it is the opposite leg, but let's go back to what we did here.
Hold on.
Remember how that triangle gave us this guy right here? How we started out with 8?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and figure this out here. So look, when it looks like this, and I want you to make sure that you draw this pictures and stuff down. I want you guys to strategize about the looks of this. So look, I'm gonna take care of this one for you, just so you could, have some time saved off. So yeah, let's go ahead and do Y. So in this case, because it's on this side, you want to double this guy. So if I double this hypotenuse, what would it be if I double it?
20.
Yeah, because 10 times 2 is 20. Nice. All right. And then what about this guy right here? What would this be?
Is it the 10 square root of 3?
Yes, ma'am. You getting the hang of it. It's just like that, sugar. Just like that. All right. You getting the hang of it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay, so let's do another one. This time, I'm not going to give you a triangle. So you got to remember, because I'm testing your ability to think. Because remember, math is not a memorization game. Because you try to remember it, and if it's just off memorization instead of skill, you're going to fail this course. All right, so let me give you something that looks like this on the 30-60. So if B squared is 147, but C is 14, I don't know what A is. How am I make this happen?
Hold on.
I'm going to give you something that looks just like this on your test, and you're going to have to figure this out.
1 second. I feel like I did something similar, but okay, B squared is 147.
If I were you,
Is it like something with that
uh-huh.
like power of 180 or something like that?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm doing the same thing with the 30-60 triangle.
But how? Hold on.
I'm just tricking you on purpose because I got rid of the triangle.
Yeah, you throwing me off.
Baby, you got to be prepared for that.
Okay, hold on. 'Cause
Because this is not a game of memorization. It's not. You can't remember math and think you're going to pass it.
hold on. It's I don't.
All right, let me help you out, baby.
I think it's something like 24 or something.
Not quite. Maybe you're on to the right track. So let's do this. So if you got C to be 14, let's just strategize, baby. If C is 14, what's C squared? If I was to square C, what is that?
28.
C squared is 28, baby?
Ain't squared is like 14 times 2. Wait, am I
No.
tripping?
There we go. Fix yourself, honey.
What is?
196.
Nicely
Oh,
done,
14
Jason.
times 14. I'm tripping.
196 because
Oh, he
14
finally
times
participated. Let me
14.
start playing with me.
Shut up, Natalia.
All right, come on.
All right, so let's do this. So we know B squared is 147, right?
Yeah.
And we know that C squared is 196, right? So what's the formula for Pythagorean theorem?
Oh, you said what's the what you said again?
The formula for
With the
Pythagorean
A2 plus the
theorem.
B2 equals C2?
Yep. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, so do we know what A is?
Not yet.
Well, we know B
Yeah.
is 147 equals 196. And I think Jason said the answer earlier, but we're gonna get to it. So all right, let's go ahead and do this. So subtract 147 from both sides, right?
Yeah. 49 for the 196.
So 149 minus, I mean 196 minus it was 147 is what?
49.
49. Okay, so what do we do next? You gotta tell me the process.
Figure out what 49. I don't know if this is right, but figure out what 49 square root is.
Yep. So what is it?
Hold on. I, 7.
So A equals 7.
7.
So let me ask you this question before you continue. Why did I got A by itself and why do I no longer have an A square? What happened?
Because it's not square anymore, right?
Yeah, but what happened? So what made it no longer square? Yes, you do, baby. Because you told me what to do to do it. What's this notation right here, sugar?
It's a square root.
So remember this. I keep telling you this. Do not forget this. So square root of x, I mean the square root and this guy right here, what happens to the both of them?
Oh, it cancels out.
Just like pluses and minuses cancel out. Just like multiplication and division, that cancels out.
Oh, yeah.
So remember that. Please, 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 mother, have that in the quiz. All right?
Okay, can you move up a little bit so I can get this? Yeah, I want to get a picture of this. I can write it down.
Remember, girl, there's going to be a film version of this. So after we done, because this is still recorded, I will repost this.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. And y'all found this one. I'm not helping y'all out.
Jason, you better help me too.
Help you
Jason
with what?
class made a smart decision. They actually took the quiz yesterday.
I wanted to take the quiz today. They was like, no, no.
But see, because look, you, Miss Augustus, Miss Owens, and Mr. Sanford, and a few others who were trying to take the quiz, I can't put a zero on you guys because you guys was trying to do it. Everyone else got zeros out of 250. So that's their problem. Hopefully when they hear this, they catch on. All right. So let's go ahead and do the 4590. But we understand all this, right?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. So let me draw this triangle again. So on your test, quiz, I'm gonna make sure that the triangle stand like this. I'm not gonna rotate or nothing like that because I want you guys to get it in some way. So again, if the opposite leg is x, what's gonna be the hypotenuse again? What's gonna be on this side right here? If this is x, what's gonna happen here?
It's gonna be times 2.
Times 2. So that's gonna be 2 times x. All right. And then here, what this is gonna be?
Well, right well. The under?
Yep.
Over 30.
X square root 3.
Yeah.
And this is how I'm gonna make sure that my triangle stand. All right. So I'm not gonna do no flips or nothing like that. It's gonna be just like that. So with that being said, let's go do our 45, 90. So we can go move on past that. All right. So let's go ahead and do our 45, 90. So again, be careful of the variations on all of this. So y'all, if I got A to be 5 and B to be 5, I gotta find out what C is. I don't know what C is.
Oh, this look easier. Hold on. This, yeah. Well, for right now, it look easier. I don't know. See, it is 25 times 2. Because,
You mean, hold up, don't go in the C. We gotta do all the work. Please don't memorize this. You told me the work, the process behind it. That's why why people fail math, because you're trying to memorize the shit. All right, so what's A squared, baby? Let's do that.
25.
How we know that A squared is 25?
5 times 5.
Don't talk over me.
All right. So if B is 5, what should be B squared?
25.
25.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What pattern do you notice about A and B?
They both 25.
They
5
both
times 5.
25, yeah.
Are they
So what
perfect squares?
They both are perfect squares, but what can you say about the legs? So if I was to draw a triangle, if I say A is 5 and B is 5, what can I say about both those legs?
They should be
They
equal.
equal.
They equal. They have the same length. And this is for the 45. So that means that the opposite leg must have the opposite leg and the adjacent leg must be equal to each other. I mean, must be equal, period. Because they have the same length. All right, with that being said, let's go find out what C, because we don't know what C is. So how do we do that?
Should we square it? I mean, not square it, did it by C?
Yeah, we're trying to find out what C is. So how do we do that?
I
Add
take
25 and 25.
That's right. So 25 plus 25, what is that equal to?
That's
50.
50.
50. Okay, nice. And so if I was to,
Oh, I remember. You gotta
so
break it
50
down.
equals C squared. That's right. You got to break it down, sugar. So if I was to break this down, 50, how would I do that?
Don't you gotta find like 2 numbers that give you like 50 when you multiply them?
Not just 2 numbers.
Oh man, I forgot. I remember, but I don't.
That's why we're doing this. And that's the reason why you guys should always come to tutoring. So with 50, you try and break this into a perfect square. So what two numbers we know when we multiply together gives you 50?
25 and 2. Or 10
25.
25
and 5.
times 2, right?
Uh
That's
huh.
50. All right, let me scroll this down a little bit. And again, there's going to be a video recording of this. So let's now flip out. So we know the square root of 25. The square root of 25 is what?
5.
5.
And do we know the square root of 2?
1.
No.
No, we don't.
You don't have one.
It doesn't have one. So I found the answer for this guy. It's going to be right here. So
Okay,
now,
so what if we would have picked 10 and 5?
huh?
What would happen if we would have picked 10 and 5? Like for
So
the yeah.
so you was to pick 10 and 5. The 10 times 5 equals 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's break this down a little bit further. So you could do that. It's just going to be a little bit more tedious. So let's do 50. So you decided to break this into 10 and 5, right?
Right.
So remember prime numbers?
Oh.
You got to break this down to primes. You want to go that far back?
No, we're
So
good. I'm gonna stick with this.
what 5 times 2? I'm going to show you in a way.
10.
5 times 2 is 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many 5s I got?
1.
No,
Or
I got
3.
two 5s.
Oh,
No.
2.
Yeah, because 5 times 5 is 25, so I get 25. I get the same thing, it's just more work I have to do. But you can do that if you choose to, but you just got to break it down to prime numbers. What are prime numbers again? 1, 3, 5, 7. Remember, prime numbers are numbers that are multiplied together. I mean, it's a number times itself. They only have two factors, one and itself. 3 times 1, that's it. And the other number multiplied together gives you 3. What about 5? Can you think of two numbers multiplied together gives you 5?
No.
Only 5 and 1. 7, 7 and 1. 11, 1 times 11. 13, 1 times 13. And we could keep
Basically like
going.
all our numbers.
But that's one number I forgot that is, guess what? We could do 2. I forgot about 2. Because 2 times 1 is 2. All right, so let's get back to this. So we know now that our C is 5 with the square root of 2. So let me ask you this. So what do you notice about C, the hypotenuse? If we know that the opposite leg and the adjacent leg gonna have the same length, what about the hypotenuse of this situation?
um, I added it up. I don't know.
Look at that, baby.
Square root. That's all I see.
It's square root what?
Square root 2.
So it's gonna be X. Listen up. It's still gonna be X because you see how. Look at these numbers. What do all these numbers have right here in common?
5.
They always have 5. So if A is 5, B is 5, C is also going to be 5. But C, what's the difference between C versus B and A?
C has the square root of 2.
And A and B does not. And that's what
Right.
you got to remember for your 45, 45, 90 triangle. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Now I'm about to be messy because I'm petty and messy. Now we're gonna try something new. So let us. What if I go back to giving you a triangle, just because I could be like that? So what if I decide to give you? Mm, ooh. Okay. So what if I decide to go ahead and give you 9 right here? So what? And this is your 45 triangle. So pay attention to that on your test. I mean quiz. The triangle is going to tell you this is 45, 45, 90 versus 30, 69. So I'm giving you one of them. I need for you to find what A is and B is. You got to tell me that yourself. What's A and what's B? I mean A and C. Going back from what we just did.
Um, I think C is. Wait, is that an A by C?
Oh no, it's a scribble scrabble. Let me erase that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking. I think C18.
You're getting yourself confused. That's a 45, 45.
Oh
So, so let's go
Lord.
back. Calm down. Oh my God, calming back down. Let's look at this. Look at the 45, 45 triangle. Is if the opposite leg is X, the adjacent leg should be what?
Equal.
They should have the same length. Okay, so what about the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse should have what?
The opposite.
It's going to have.
Should have the hypotenuse should have the square root, huh?
It's going to have a square root of 2 and X. So A, B, and C, they're all going to have the same length of 5, but the only difference is C is going to have the square root of 2.
Oh, so it's gonna be
Let's go back to it.
9, 9, and 9, 2. 9
That's
square root
right.
2.
That's right. So what's going to be 9 at?
9 by the A, and
9 is
then
going to be
9
by
by
the
the
A.
C with the square root of 2.
9 is going to be A, and C is going to be what?
9 with a square root of 2.
That's it.
I'm thinking of the 36 and 90, but I figured it out.
Again, please don't try to memorize memorize stuff like you don't think that on your test, I'm going to give you just a triangle. I'm going to throw it to you in various ways. I'm going to give you one more example, then we're going to move on.
Okay.
It is 4 or 6. All right. So, what if I was to say, if I give you only one side, if B is 2, where's A and where's C? And this is the 45, 45, 90.
I just came back in because my Wi-Fi was tripping.
So as B is 2, what's A and what's C? This is A.
It
45.
should be
It should be what, baby?
2 and then 2 square root 2.
So what's going to be 2?
A.
A is going to be 2 and C is going to be what?
C is going to be 2 square root 2.
Bam, baby, you just figured it out. So now you know what's up.
Yeah, this one easier. So
Yeah.
just look at they're gonna give you one number and look at it. It's okay. I get it.
See, baby, that's the reason I be trying to get y'all to come to tutor. I swear, if y'all come and practice with me, you gonna get it. You may not get it in class because we gotta go through so much, and you guys to know how to shut up.
Who? I'm just playing.
Girl, you know who? Like, All right, so let's go back and review the 30, 60, 90, then we done with the triangles. So this is what I want you to remember. Please don't forget this. If the opposite leg is X, square root 3. Well, I'm tripping. So on my quiz, this is what I'm really going to do. Because I know the other stuff we just did was a little confusing, but for my quiz and purposes, B So suppose if B is right here, 6 square root 3. So what should be A and what should be C again? We did this before.
It'll be
Is
G.
the 45 one or the 30?
This is the 30, baby.
Oh, okay, hold on. On my paper, I think it should be one of them should be 12.
One of them should be 12. Which one's going to be 12?
The
A.
yeah, the A. You right.
You sure it's going to be A? Not A.
Well, can you write the letters on the side so I know which one is which? Ain't this supposed to be A right here? I can't. I'm pointing like you can see.
So if A's right here, you know I got this from that sheet that I gave y'all, right?
Oh, what's she? Oh yeah.
So if this is 6 square root of 3, what do you know what C should always be? For the 30, 60, 90 triangle, the hypotenuse. So to help you remember this guy right here?
My connection keeps going out, but I figured it out.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So the A should be the 6 to the square root of 2, so 36.
No, you thinking 45. Let's go back to 30 again. Let's do 30. This.
It's not 36. Oh my god.
When we do B square, when you A square it, you're right. It is gonna be 36. So what's the square root of 36?
6.
So A is gonna be 6, my lady.
You know I get these things confused.
That's the reason why, for the quiz purposes, if I am giving you a triangle, I may just give you that triangle to just pay attention to. I'm not gonna give you a different triangle. So the problem that we did earlier, I personally not gonna do that to you guys because I know for a fact that can't confuse you guys. You see how to draw the triangle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to just give you a triangle like that, and you work it like that. Now that I will give you, if I choose to do that. If. So if A is 6, the B is 6 square root of 3, what should C be? C should be what?
See, hold on. 12.
12.
6 off the 2.
And that's pretty much all you have to do. And that's it, baby, for the triangles.
Okay. I understand a little. I get it. Because I'm about to work on 30, 69 is a little more.
I may give you a Kahoot to practice, baby. That's if you want it.
I'll do it tomorrow before. Like, I'll do it. Yeah, today I'm busy. I got to do it tomorrow.
I'm at the Kahoot close at 7 for you. Friday morning at 7.
Okay.
So, what are the questions you have that you're struggling with?
Not wait. Let me see. Let me go through that test.
Do we need to go over review unit stuff? Converting radians to degrees. Do we need to do that?
Sure. But I do have a question about okay, Mr. Howard, do we step through the project or what? Because somebody told me no.
Yeah, I said no. I said don't you worry about it because we may do the project if you are in a low grade situation.
Oh well, good. I ain't gotta stress myself about that.
Yeah, that's why I told you I stop. I'm gonna let y'all know if I decide.
Our class too.
Everybody, if we have to redo that, if we have to do the project, I will tell you. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys enough time to get it done. Please, 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 don't you worry your pretty little heads.
All right.
So you sure you guys understand everything? Cause like I go over a few more things, and then after that I gotta go.
Well, go ahead, go, Mr. Howell. You good? I'm good. We go. We both good.
I'm good. You
So
can go.
all right, y'all. I'm gonna stop this recording, and I thank you guys for coming. It said only two you guys came. Miss Gray, tisk 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 for your class. I probably should be shady enough and not even post this recording.
They not even gonna watch it. You don't even have to post it.
I don't know about
Deal.
my class. They might.
Yeah, your 8-day class be trying to get it. They do. That's true.
Wait, so you coming to school tomorrow? No.
I haven't decided if I want to skip or not.
Don't skip
No,
like
don't
Miss
skip.
Allen say, because I don't know. It might be important. Wait, what is it?
So we have to do our revision. You still got a quiz to do, mister.
Okay, but whatever you got to do outside of school might be important.
Nah,
Really, Jason, he trying to get you not to come.
But if it ain't important, you can skip it if it ain't important.
no, most of the time that I leave, it's just me.
You need your day off. I know. I understand.
No, it's just I'll be busy sometimes, like going to deal with my daughter.